What's going on, everybody? Bendable Straws back with a little bit of an interesting video for you today. We're going to be going over what you should be spending your candy on in the store. Currently, there's an event going on where you can collect this candy here. Spend these in the candy shop for limited time treats, including Oath, Diamond Orbs, which have a 25% boosted chance, Blades, Ultimate Awakened Ability, Character Shards, and Gear. There's specifically Ares awakened abilities, Old Man Logan awakened abilities, and Blades awakened abilities in here. There's a little bit of specifics that you want to know before you go into these. The basic on War Offense, if this character has Claws out, apply defense down, and on War Offense gain 2 regeneration. This is personally the one that I'm going to be going for, as well as the special. Apply revive once to a random dock and ally. That's outside of war. That could really help out in Crucible currently with the mercs for money counters and everything like that. We got the ultimate ability here from, I believe it was from the Rumble Blitzes, or the way that they did the weekend, the equivalent of a Weekend Warriors, right? And of course he doesn't have one for the passive. We want to check out Ares as well. The God of War, we got this one out of the battle passes and everything. Everybody that's free to play that has been engaged has definitely gotten this by now. The basic as well was out of one of the events that they had. The one in particular that I want to get out of this candy shop is the clear all barrier on all enemies and in war apply trauma to the primary target. This special will be applying trauma and stun and disrupted, but it's sort of a catch-22 because you're going to want to do the ability blocks first, of course. But the special is very, 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 very important. So I'm going to be going for the Ares special and the Old Man Logan basic and special. But also, there's also another caveat in there. Apparently, Blades awakened ability here. Apply blind for 2 turns on primary and secondary targets. That's outside of raids, that's outside of everything, and it's probably going to be the first attack that you open up with. Very, very, very important to get that to apply blind for 2 turns, of course. The candy shop has a lot of really cool things that you're going to want to get out of it. Specifically, it's going to be this, the Oath Diamond Orb. We were doing some calculations, and if you come over here to the, let's see, it's in Alliance Gifts. If you complete all of these over the course of the 35 days that the shop is available, you're going to be netting around 2,000 or 2.7 million candies worth. And as you can see, we haven't spent really much of any. I'd say I spent maybe like 30K so far. And there is a web milestone for spending candy right now. So you definitely want to spend this candy, but you don't want to waste it, right? You definitely don't want to waste that. So just make sure that your alliance is filling out all of these boxes. I'm personally doing the 50s, the 50 core refreshes here on the fancy, just so I can get more candy along the way. Going back to the candy shop here, you have an opportunity to buy candy, but with them giving us so much candy right now, it's absolutely insane. If you guys have already bought Blade, you guys can go to his showcase, and in these showcases they will also have opportunities to get candy from and to farm them as well. Candy is farmable from these if you did buy Blade, or if you got lucky and got the 100 drop from it. It's definitely worth it because there is an event right now as well to spend this energy in this shop, or in the event, sorry. So if you're spending all of the energy, it's going to count towards this little thing right here, the Vampiric Frenzy. And in the Vampiric Frenzy, you guys are going to be getting a lot of good stuff. Definitely cash in on those. These Ghoulish Gold Orbs, there's an offer currently out right now for a Ghoulish Gold Orb. It's $15 US. And it gives you, like, I think it's 6 million gold. And the gold orb fragments for the costumes and something else, I believe. Let's go check that out. Let's see here. So those orbs are right here, and the contents of those It's actually not too bad. So you get that's right, you get candy out of these as well. So you get 50,000 candy, a gold costume of your choice, and a 6 million gold. If you buy two of these, you'll be getting 6 million or 12 million gold, two gold costumes, and 100,000 candy. But there's a little bit of an issue here. There's four gold costumes, so a lot of people are complaining, saying that, oh man, we don't have, why can't we get four of them, because there's four costumes to choose from. If you come over here to the costume section, you guys can get the Black Knight golden costume, the Kang golden costume, the Dormammu golden costume, which is personally one that I want to get, and the Tadano Mac golden costume for defeating Dark Dimension before he quit. So there's a lot of different places you guys can get candy from. Specifically, you're going to want to be spending your candy on those awakened abilities that we talked about. And if you're trying to push through Dark Dimension 7 right now, it would be pretty good to be able to spend all of this on the gear in here. There's also some Sasquatch shards, which they did become farmable now. North Star is going to be in the War Store. Sasquatch, of course, is going to be in the Arena Store. And let's see. Guardian is going to be in the Spotlight Raid Orbs. So he's going to be a guaranteed drop in here for 5 shards a pop. But since I already have him maxed out, I don't necessarily need to spend any of these. So I'm just going to save them for the next time they put somebody in there. But the Oath Diamond Orb is particularly interesting because it has a 25% boosted drop rate. So they're a little expensive, right? If you come over here, you guys can spend 100,000 candy in total to be able to get one of these Oath fragments, or an Oath Diamond Orb per se. The reset for me is going to happen in about 2.5 minutes, so I'll be able to check out my shop then. But if you want to get extra candy, you can spend the gold here to bring it back up, of course. But I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think they're going to be giving us candy all throughout these next 33.5 days that we have at the time of recording this video. But it's definitely going to be worthwhile to get some of the goodies in here for the gear, the character shards, everything like that, right? I just want to be able to buy an Oath Diamond Orb fragment right off the bat. I don't necessarily want to buy an Oath Diamond Orb fragment and just be left with orb fragments, leave it at an uneven number. I don't necessarily want to go that route, but I digress. If you guys like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys are going to be spending your candy on and what you believe you should be spending your candy on in the comment section below. We do this live on Twitch if you guys want to join us. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope this video helps you and all your alliance mates. Have a great one, and thanks for watching.